Why Paul sucks as a game ranger, part 2.
So we had this German couple, Hans and his wife. We saw rhinos and elephants and buff and everything. It now came time to see the lions, and I told you about the enclosure. We took these closed vehicles. No rifle, no radio, no 4x4. Just a simple car. It had been raining. Half an hour into the drive, the whole vehicle just sunk in this marshy part of this 300 hectare micro lion reserve. I thought, oh God, here we go. I don't have a radio. No cell phones in those days. How am I going to alert anybody? The vehicle had just got sunk low and low into this mud pit. So I said, listen, Hans, I'm going to make a run for it in my English to his German. I mean, he could speak very few words of English. So. Oh, it was a nightmare. I said, Hans, you stay here. Hans and your wife, stay. I run. Now, thankfully, I knew where the pride was. And it was 17 lions. It was about a 400-meter sprint to get to the gate. So I walk up, and I can see the lions and I can see the gate. Next thing I see Hans, he's behind with a stick. I said, Hans, get in the car and lock the car. Hans was the most enthusiastic guest I ever had. I had a little Leatherman knife. I opened that up. What's this gonna be? It's been like a mosquito bite. And I ran with this knife. All these lions looked, their heads popped up out of the savannah and they just followed me like this. And there was a springbuck between me and the lions. And he ran in that direction. I thought, okay, well, I'm going to go in this direction. And eventually I actually made it to the gate.
They didn't leave.
They didn't leave. But it's a story I've never forgotten.